What makes smartphone haptics feel so real? Imagine feeling a tiny tap or a click right in your hand as you scroll through your phone. It might seem simple, but the magic behind this sensation is quite fascinating. When you tap the screen or press a button, your phone responds with vibrations that mimic real-world touches. But how does it do that so convincingly? Let's find out. Smartphones use small devices called actuators to create these tactile sensations. These actuators can be piezoelectric, which vibrate when electric current flows through them, or electromagnetic, which use magnetic fields to produce motion. When you press a virtual button, the actuator sends out a quick, controlled vibration that feels like pressing a real button. The vibrations are finely tuned to match the action, making the experience feel natural. Behind the scenes, software plays a big role. It processes your touch input, like where you pressed and how hard, then sends signals to the actuators. These signals tell the actuators exactly how to vibrate. For example, tapping a virtual keyboard key triggers a short, sharp vibration that feels like pressing a physical key. The software adjusts the strength, length, and pattern of vibrations to create different sensations for different actions. Modern smartphones can target vibrations to specific parts of the screen. This means you can feel different clicks or textures depending on where you press. You can even customize how strong or subtle these vibrations are, making the experience more personal. This localization helps your brain connect the sensation to the action, making it feel more real. Haptics often work together with sounds and visuals. When you press a button, you might hear a click and see it visually depress. This multi-sensory feedback tricks your brain into perceiving the interaction as more physical. Some advanced phones even use sound vibrations, called sound haptics, to add depth to the sensation, especially during gaming or music playback. Our sense of touch is complex. It involves skin receptors that detect pressure, texture, and movement, as well as sensors in muscles and joints. Smartphone haptics aim to stimulate these receptors by mimicking real touch sensations. They can simulate the feeling of resistance, texture, or even the sensation of turning a dial. For example, when you adjust the volume, some phones create a feeling of resistance, like turning a physical knob. All these elements combine hardware precision, smart software, and knowledge of how we feel touch. This synergy makes smartphone haptics feel so convincing, bridging the gap between digital and physical worlds. It helps us interact more naturally, confirms our inputs, and adds a layer of satisfaction to everyday technology. That tiny vibration in your hand is a marvel of science working seamlessly to make your digital experience feel just a little more real.